Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Ev the Egregious, part of Red Eyes Entertainment, and we are standing here, New York Comic Con 2023, Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card games, 25 years. 25 years, I just gradually started the game, so it's one of those things that I'm proud to take part of. And with me right now is Mr. Billy, part of the exhibit. We are here now to talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Billy, 25 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, wow. like,
yeah, 25 years, it's incredible. You know, I've been playing since it came over here to the States, and now I work for Konami, you know, trying to bring the game to everyone. My name is Billy Brake. I work at the R&D department for Konami of America here in the U.S., out of California. But yeah, I love the game. I've been playing my entire life, and now I have a chance to work on it and bring that same passion I have to everyone else out there and kind of just keep that Yu-Gi-Oh! Spirit alive and healthy. And as you said, 25 years, we also have a lot of awesome stuff coming out and to celebrate that fact.
I follow Yu-Gi-Oh! from the beginning, GX,
Yep.
5Ds. It's amazing how that every generation there's like a new kind of like gimmick side deck going on. you know, for those that know, it started off with basic like fusions, and then we got synchros and rituals.
Synchro rituals, Xyz monsters, pendulum monsters, link monsters. Yeah, and our latest anime series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, is actually a whole new way to play. Even it's called Rush Duel, because yeah, Yuga got, you know, he wanted to play a new way to play, not just the familiar old TCG, and he decided to invent Rush Duels. And Rush Duels are really cool, which we have featured in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Yeah. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens world just got introduced to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, which is a mobile game you can also play on Steam. But that features sevens where you can play Rush Duel, where you're never out of a Rush Duel because you can draw 5 cards every turn. That's the biggest difference. In regular Yu-Gi-Oh! You draw 1 at a time. Rush Duels, you're drawing to 5 cards, so you're never out. And you can normal summon as many times as you can throughout the turn. So it's a little different, but a lot of fun. But that same kind of way where you can watch the anime and experience a new way to play. That's kind of what's going on with Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens and Rush Duel right now as well.
And it's a good thing that you mentioned the Duel Links because, like I said before, I followed the Yu-Gi-Oh! From the beginning up until, I'm gonna say like the Link Summon, because that was when I got curious, like, okay, so where are they at now? But then I found out about the Rush Duels, and even then I was kind of like, okay, I don't see no new gimmicks going on, so what exactly is this new format? It looks like Duel Links from the moment that I saw the cartoon series. They kind of tried to condense everything more but make it speedier. But it's because that I started playing the Duel Links, you know, online, is when I really got to learn the game. But then I watched the cartoon series, and then now everything makes more sense. And the more that I'm watching it, it's like everything is going full circle. Because the way that they played the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7, it's like playing the classic Yu-Gi-Oh! From the very beginning, but now it's like that you're giving all of like those older cards more like room to play.
Oh, yeah, the perfect example for that is Dark Magician Girl. So in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, not only is Rush Duel in there, you also have those dual skills, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link, the biggest difference is you have a dual skill, so that like gives you a bonus effect for your deck. And I like how you mentioned Duel Links and Rush Duel, because they're a match made in heaven for each other. Exactly. The 3 monster card zones, the 3 spell and trap card zones. Rush Duel really fits perfectly into the Duel Links worlds, which is why I've had so much fun playing it. But yeah, you're speaking about like cards that are better in Rush Duel that might not have been as good in the TCG. Dark Magician Girl, for example, incredible in Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel right now in Duel Links, because just having a 2500 attack monster is huge for the card pool that they have right now. So it's a lot of fun. Like, I get to play with the Dark Magician Girl deck 25 years later after it was one of my favorite cards when I was a kid, which is one of my favorite parts about Rush Duel also. Yeah,
see, but Dark Magician came more in play later on, because that was when the things were gradually growing up, and then she got more popular, so we know how that whole circle goes, whatever. I remember the older cards back when, for those that know the game, of course, like the older cards, like the 5 or 6 star, one sacrifice, you would play down a monster, take that monster away for this new monster, but the new monster will only be like 17, 16, and then you just like...
Rush Duel right now.
Exactly, yeah. So now Rush Duel is giving those kind of monsters more turn. I don't know if anybody currently is doing that, but in the Duel Links, I still play this to this day, and I appreciate the game for helping me like ease into the new current way to like play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, if you combine all the rules together, because in Duel Links they like separate the two.
Yep.
They keep everything from 1 to say like 6th generation, and 7 is like its own thing. Yep. And the whole time I'm playing it, I'm just like, I could imagine if I just combine the current generation with the old school, with the old play, there will be no room for like fun times like all around.
Right here behind us, right now they're at lunch, but this is where you can make yourself into your very own Yu-Gi-Oh token card.
Yes. Green screen me.
Green screen, yeah. So we can practice. Yeah, you'll stand here. They take a picture, and so we would be here taking a picture, and you get to become your very own token card. So a lot of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, they summon a token to the field. So you can actually use this token in a duel. So you get a picture, pick a background, and you get to become your very own Yu-Gi-Oh! Token card that you can use in duels. And you can see the backgrounds. We have all the different protagonists based upon which series you like the most, whether you like DM all the way to Vrains.
I'm more partial. See, I can't even be like partial to some of these characters because they're all the main characters. I'm more of a rival / protagonist like character myself.
Oh, so, you like Kaiba, you like the bad guys.
Kaiba, Jack Atlas, you know.
Jack Atlas just had a new structure deck come out called the Crimson Cream structure deck. We'll get to there on the products.
Oh, nice. I gotta see that.
Really good, actually. People are using it competitively in tournaments and everything. Yeah.
So this green screen, as you mentioned, it shows us that you will pick a main character and you will be side by side. He's the duelist, and you are basically the monster. Like betrayed.
Yeah, you really can summon yourself in the duel. I have a bunch of tokens with my face on them that I'm just ready to summon into the duel. This is always a big hit at all the conventions. Everyone loves to get their picture taken, whether they're fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or not. It's still something cool that you can take a part of.
Now, are these like card size, or can I blow it up into like a poster?
No, they're card size. Yeah,
okay.
They print them out and cut them for you right here. But yeah, they'll fit in your deck box and fit in with your deck and everything, so you can use them in a duel.
So what else do we got here? We got a lot of classic duels being played, the old school like styles.
Yeah, so this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel.
Oh, Speed Duel.
Yeah,
Okay,
so Speed Duel. So this is what we use to demo the game. It's going to get you. It's not exactly the TCG, but it'll get you familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! And learning how to play. So it's going to be like Duel Links, where you have the same 3 spell and trap card zones, 3 monster card zones, 4,000 life points, and you have duel skills. But yeah, you find one of these judges, they'll sit you down, they'll teach you the ropes and teach you the basics of Yu-Gi-Oh! About how to normal summon a monster, how to go to battle, how monsters are destroyed, when to use spell and trap cards, just all the basics. And then just for doing the demo, not only do you get to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you get a demo coin that you can exchange for a prize.
No side deck cards, right?
No side deck cards, no side decks, yep. Just demo decks, yep. But this is a lot of fun. This is a good way to get people to teach people the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Yeah, we actually designed the boxes in a way where there are recent boxes for the past couple of years. They come with 8 decks ready to play out of the box. So you can just kind of go into an official tournament store, purchase a Speed Duel product with your friends, and they're ready to play out of the box. So you can kind of play it like a board game almost. So like it's just ready to go. You don't have to actually build a deck. You can just play with your friends right out of the gate.
Are these like the master players right here?
Yeah, so this is Duel the Master. So you get to stand in line. You have to bring your own deck. These players, we're showing off some cards from our newest set, Age of Overlord. We have a premiere event this weekend, but it'll be our most recent set that's coming out, showing off cards like SP Little Knight. We have a Sala Wathutanjage here. He's playing Rescue Ace. Then we have Michael Kahanam playing Labyrinth over there right now. But yeah, you get to play one game against these guys. You get a coin just for playing, and if you manage to beat them, you get 2. But these are some of the best world's competitors, champions of all sorts.
Yeah.
Some of the best players we have in the game. So you get a chance to play a player you probably wouldn't normally get to play unless you went to like a YCS or some big event like that.
When you play the game as long as I have, then you realize after a while that playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It will help with your grammar skills and your math skills.
Oh, I learned math, through Yu-Gi-Oh! So much.
You know, no pen and paper aside, just like, okay, so I know what 18 and the 6 minus is.
See, now I know you're a true Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. Every increment of 1800 I had down. Now I know, yeah, you know the logit numbers, yeah.
And now because that these cards are becoming more and more wordy now, and I'm talking about even before like the pendulums came in play, now these cards are becoming more and more wordy. It's just like you're playing against your friends or like a complete stranger, and you're trying to get like, and you're trying to play fair, but then there's always that
another effect.
You know, but then just like, okay, so how exactly does this play go? Blah, 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 period, comma, and that means I can keep going. They're just like, okay, so now we're going with this.
Yeah, you definitely want to pay attention to the cards closely, but it kind of reminds me of like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, right? Exactly. To where like when a player plays a monster, they don't exactly explain what it does, but later on they're like, oh, by the way, my monster has this special effect. So it kind of still directly relates to that old school anime. But yeah, you definitely want to read your cards carefully and make sure you know what they all do and everything. And we have problem-solving card text where all the cards work the same. As long as you just read them carefully, you'll know what they do.
Now, just like in Duel Links, are there special cards made, designed, just like how that the Rush duels are?
like just for this guy, pretty much, they're all just TCG cards, yeah.
Oh.
So like it's a normal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's not any special for TCG.
Okay.
These are just like the regular Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you can use here. You can also use Speed Duel cards in the TCG.
Okay, yeah. Captain the Monster, I believe that's a Rescue Rabbit
Rescue Rabbit.
hat, whatever. See, I still know my cards.
Yeah, free Rescue Rabbit hats are always a big hit. Stop by, grab your bunny ears.
Might want to put this on real quick. Now, I mean, just to show my solidarity. Yeah. You know what? I'll put it backward because I like the logos in my hat. Oh, yeah.
You're also going to come over here to exchange your demo coins to win prizes, but you can come here and purchase accessories. You see like all our game mats on the wall. We have the exclusive limited edition game mat for Crimson Dragon. You'll probably remember that from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. It actually got its own card in Duelist Nexus this past year. That's really, really cool. It's feature match. There's only a limited number of those for sale this weekend. But speaking of limited number for sale, we have this Platinum Dark Magician. Yes, there's only 1,000 of them that we're selling from Konami US.
We got us right here a official Masterpiece Series Platinum Dark Magician. I don't know why the blue eyes ain't here because I was still fighting the dead. The dev sold out. See, that is even better. Kaiba Corp exclusive, sold out first before Dark Magician.
It was released first. Yeah.
You know,
it was released a couple of years ago. Yeah, it sold out pretty quickly, and now Dark Magician is going to sell out. So you got to get your chance to get your hands on it here at New York Comic Con. It's definitely a really, really cool collector's piece that every duelist is going to want to have. It is, yep, the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense.
Every duelist except for me. No, Dark Magician, no.
Yugi's Ace Monster. We have all these awesome products for sale as well.
Yes. And this is clearly over 25 years of every. Well, not every pack, because some packs I recognize.
Yeah, so speaking of the 25 years for celebrating the quarter century, we did re-release the first few sets and some more popular sets like Invasion of Chaos. So you actually can buy Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon here in the store for the first time in like 20 years.
Oh, okay, that's
It's
cool.
been really popular. I know some people have been buying Pharaoh's Servant trying to pull their copy of Jinzo.
Yeah. Re-releases is fun, but until you get like those vintage ones that will sell like crazy high online, you know, but it's good to bring back the classics, you know. Got to ease into everything. I used to collect like all of like the special like 10 versions, which I don't really see here, so y'all can't go like fully all out. I see some that are similar. They got like
the 25th anniversary Dueling 10 Heroes for sale this weekend. That just came out like last month, but it's going to have quarter century secret promos in it, celebrating 25 years of Yu-Gi-Oh. There's 16 different quarter century secrets. You get one per 10. Yeah. But you can get something like Stardust Dragon or Black Rose Dragon that are really, really cool. Yeah, these are going to be our digital demos. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's available on all platforms. You can play it Apple, Android,
PlayStation,
Xbox, Steam. You can play it everywhere, Nintendo Switch. And then this is going to be the closest digital game to our trading card game. It just had a new set that came out a couple days ago that really caught it up with the TCG. So if you're going to want to play something competitive close to the TCG, this is where you want to go. They also have solo modes where you can play through the story of certain themes, kind of learn about the lore behind the card artworks.
And that is actually pretty cool because I dabbled in the Master Duels myself, and as much as I like to do like the multiplayer and challenge people, I kind of like to do things at my own pace. So it's good that they include the story mode, but it did surprise me because as long as we've been playing the game, it's like after a while that when we get so many cards that aren't even like part of, as I call them, the like archetypes where that they're part of a specific like family clan, whatever, you start to collect certain other cards and then you realize like, wait a minute, I've seen this character.
Yep.
Why isn't this card named after their Pacific like group? You know what I mean? But because of Master Duel solo mode, they actually get to tell you a little story that, oh yeah, you know, these monsters, these monsters had a conflict with these monsters, and then this, that, and the third, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's how it is.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, there's a lot more than just playing competitively on Master Duel. You can a lot of fun stuff to do, even solo modes and adventures as well. Yeah, I really like learning the story behind the card arts, as you're saying.
And all like the weekly tournaments that come out too. You know, I can't recall the last one because it has been like a couple of weeks. Because honestly, I play more of Duel Links than like the Master Duel itself.
Okay.
Because Master Duel is more like because Master Duel is basically like the online version of just playing against like people where that you go to different like tournament spots and everything. But Duel Links,
the rank ladder is it gets pretty competitive when you get to the higher ranks on the Master Duel rank ladder.
Yeah. And the cards admittedly are like a lot more current when you play like the Master Duel too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's like Duel Links, it's just like I'm still like kind of a TV person, so So it's cool for me that now that they updated everything, that you get to choose certain characters.
Yeah, this doesn't have the anime tie-ins like Duel Links.
No, of course not.
So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, as you mentioned, it's a little bit easier. You said you play yourself. We just had that new world come out, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, which is our latest anime featuring Rush Duel. This is Yuga. I know you probably can't get it.
Yuga, right?
Yuga, yep.
Yuga,
our newest protagonist. My favorite character is Luke. He's actually the true protagonist, in my opinion.
I want to like Luke personally, but then he gets in this mode where it's just like he tries hard. Like he's like borderline like Chaz if he was as goofy as say like Jaden was.
Yeah, I do get GX vibes on Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens a lot too. The same kind of like the comedy. Everyone's there to have fun and play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
The Rush Duels and Sevens, I guess. Still Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
But
I'm still on the fence because I actually just started to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 myself, especially now that like the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 came out for Duel Links.
Yeah.
Now I got more curious of, okay, I know Duel Links, they like to give us a little story like telling stuff too, but I'd rather kind of know what they're talking about and let me just give the TV show a chance. Nah, I mean, and this is why Yu-Gi-Oh! Is good to be like all connected like that, because you get the bounce between like different medias. If you get that curious, just throw on like your Hulu or your Crunchyroll, and then just try to catch up.
Yeah, I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens on Hulu. I'm in the second season right now, which I love. It's just so fantastic. And yeah, Luke's desire to be king of duels is one of my favorite. I can just, I see myself in Luke, so yeah, that's why I really enjoy him. But yeah, talking about how the Sevens world is in Duel Links, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel and Duel Links. It's perfect. It matches up really well. You're able to just summon as many monsters per turn as you can, including tribute summons. And the best part of Rush Duels is you're never out because you draw 5 cards per turn instead of 1. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duels is a lot of fun, and you should definitely check it out on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
I am kind of torn though, just off the strength of, because like I said, in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7, they actually separated the 7 from the previous 1 through 6 generation. So it's not like they said, okay, let's take the 1 through 6 generation of cards and put most of them on the 7. 7 has its own cards list. So I'm just like, oh man, so I gotta.
It's a new game, yeah. Like, it's a new game within a game.
Literally, all my characters now are just leveled up. So I'm like, okay, so I guess I gotta cross back over and go back to the original again.
Yeah, you get to play a lot of different Yu-Gi-Oh! All in the same game. You got the Speed Duel and the Rush Duel all in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It's pretty awesome.
So these are official characters lists of each pack that came out.
So in February we have new accessories coming out, and they're going to feature Kaiba and Yugi. These are Yugi and Kaiba quarter-century accessories. We got card cases, a 9-pocket portfolio, card sleeves, and a game mat.
Nice, nice.
Yep. And then for our products, we just had the 25th 10 Dueling Heroes coming out. That told you about that over the retail booth. Has that quarter-century secret rare, 3 mega packs. Going to contain cards you're going to need for your decks that came out in the past year. Talking about Jack Atlas, the Crimson King structure deck just came out. It's actually really popular. A lot of people are picking up the Crimson King and trying out the synchro strategies. It has 9 extra deck monsters in it, which is a lot for a structure deck. All of the Red Dragon Archfiend monsters are in there. Yeah, most of them,
Yeah, because for Jack Atlas alone, even when I was still playing the game, he only had like a good handful, and then I believe Arc 5 came out, and that's when
brought him back.
And that's when Jack Atlas and I believe the other character like Crow,
they're different versions, but same characters.
That threw me off a little bit,
Not the same person, but same character.
That's a whole new discussion, but that threw me off. But seeing how that on the show that Jack Atlas is considered to be a legacy character, as I'm starting to realize, because certain monsters, they are never going to die. They're going to keep on bringing them back up. So they're seeing certain characters like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kaiba's Ace Monsters, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes. They still have more Blue Eyes and Dark Magician support cards. Jack Atlas, as we mentioned, he has more different version of Red Eyes. No, not Red Eyes.
There's new Red Eyes cards too. There's always new Red Eyes cards.
Oh yes. That hack Joey Wheeler. But Red Dragon Archfiend. That's always a Jack Atlas, so.
Yeah, I do like it. That's the cool thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there's always, the older themes that you used to like in the past, you get that new support later on, you get to relook at them going into the game. And then Age of Overlord's our next core booster. We're actually previewing cards this weekend. We have the premiere event going on this weekend. It comes out October 20th. It's super awesome. A lot of our players are really excited about this core booster, saying it's the best set of the year. The best core booster of the year. They're really excited about it. Has cards like SP Little Knight that can go in any deck.
Oh, okay. So, that's nice.
And
it's give me a pack then.
And there's also 25 quarter-century secret rares, different ones that you could pull. Now they're going to be harder to find, but you can definitely find them in there.
Now these rarity 25th anniversary packs.
It's a big one. The rarity collection.
as you mentioned, like the cards that you get out of these rarity packs alone, do you get cards for more of the current generation, or do you get some of the old school cards in there as well?
Usually there's a little bit of a mix, but mainly for the rarity collection, this is going to be more recent cards that can go in your decks for tournament level competitive cards. Like you're going to see like Ash Blossom and Joyous Ring, Baron DeFleur.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the strongest cards of the current format are going to be in the rarity collection. And the sweet thing about the rarity collection, so each pack normally comes with 2 supers, 2 ultras, and 1 secret rare. But any of those cards can be upgraded to a special higher rarity. So all the cards in this pack can come in 7 different rarities. So you're going to have a lot of different chase cards in there as well. You're going to have a lot of different cards you can get that will be really, really shiny, that I'm excited about. And one of those 7 rarities is a quarter-century secret rare. So every card in this set is available as a quarter-century secret rare. It's going to be not easy to pull, but you definitely will have a chance. And there's also a chance at getting multiple in the same pack if you get a really good pack.
These cards are never that easy to pull. It's like ever.
And then we have deck building packs like Valiant Smashers coming out. This has 3 new themes in it, and we usually release these kind of sets where you're able to open the packs, build the deck for these themes out of the pack. But then in our core boosters, we'll have other cards that support these themes later on to even increase them. They usually get a little bit stronger after they've been released. Then Valiant Smashers has a lot of excitement around it coming up. And then we have Structure Deck Fire Kings. This is going to be our revitalization of the Fire King Structure Deck. Just came out in the OCG, and it's been pretty popular, so we're really looking forward to this one. And Maze of Millennia, this is going to feature cards from the anime that haven't been released yet, along with new cards. Like you can kind of see there's going to be a new Flame Swordsman card as well.
Wow, so new picture or like new
new Flame Swordsman cards, yeah, not artworks, but new cards for Flame Swordsman, yeah.
Okay, see, like here's the stuff that I be talking about. It's just like Flame Swordsman will be considered a legacy monster.
Yep.
You know, so.
Joey's ace.
So the fact that they're actually giving him some more burn, it's good to know that certain archetypes, like now that they got like Cyberverse monsters and like the what was it again? Like the Wyverns? Worms, yeah. Yes. I said Wyverns.
Worm, alternative dragons. You know? Wyvern is a worm. We have Wyverns that are worms, so it works out. Yeah, see. They're all dragons of some sort.
Yeah.
And then another thing that we're really excited about, the 2-player starter set. So we're always looking at new ways. We're always looking at new ways to get new players into the game and make it a little more easy. Because Yu-Gi-Oh's been around for 25 years. There's a lot to learn. It can be overwhelming all at once. But so this 2-player starter set is going to come with 2 complete decks that are ready to play against each other, and they're going to be set in order. So we're going to have this 64-page comic book that you're going to be able to, it's going to guide you through your first duel. You can follow along and kind of learn to play that way, as opposed to just having a rule book that you read and kind of teach yourself. This will kind of guide you and teach you how to play through the rule book. And you kind of see an example of the comic book that we have. Yeah.
I like how that you guys kept the character from Duel Links as you're like talking to the mascot now.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, and the coolest thing about this is not only is it to get new players into the game, it also is going to appeal to competitive players that already know how to play, because we have cards like Divine Arsenal Zeus.
Yes.
This is a card that goes in a lot of decks, and it's very powerful. And it's going to be an Xyz deck versus Synchro deck. Zeus versus Monodium Prime Heart.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's going to have like competitive cards in it, like Visa Starfrost and stuff as well. So you're going to be able to have something for competitive players, and the new players will be able to get started with a collection of strong cards that are, once you get a couple of these, you're able to go and enter a tournament with them even. And then we have Phantom Nightmare, our next core booster. Phantom Darkness introduced Yubel into the game, and now Phantom Nightmare is Yubel's revenge as he comes back.
See, I'm kind of surprised to see Yubel get more attention. You know?
He's a fan favorite. I'm a big fan of Yubel. And lastly, we have Battles of Legends Chapter 1. This is going to be a box set where it comes with 3 packs, and then you get one of these cool dice, including the Chase dice you can see on top, featuring Judgment Dragon.
Oh, yes.
I like Cyber Dragon, El Material Stratos, Big Eye. Really cool dice. I don't know where to go to buy the products online, but if you go to Yu-Gi-Oh!-card.com, you can find out all the information you need about Yu-Gi-Oh!, about events. You can find a list of our OTS official tournament stores, and any one of our official tournament stores is going to carry all of our Yu-Gi-Oh! Products. So you can go to any one of our OTS stores and pick up any of these products.
Okay, so.
And then we have a list of them on Yu-Gi-Oh!-card.com. Click your region, find events, you'll be able to purchase these products.
Very much appreciate you for taking us around for the booth. New York Comic Con 2023.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you much. And to everybody else out there, go online, get the Duel Links, the Master Duels, tell your kids the game is still going. No, it's not Magic the Gathering. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card games. Yep. It's always time to duel.
It's always time to duel.